Hello everybody, Sliding Dutchman here, and I wanted to give you guys a quick update on the information about Gran Turismo. I've seen just today they have a final release date at the moment, and for me it's perfect because it will be on my birthday on October 18 in Europe, and the US and Asia are going to be October 17, and I'm looking at some information here. So yeah, finally GT has a release date. Only problem is like you guys know, GT is not very good in holding their release dates, because they delayed it quite a few times now. But since the game is almost ready, they're having the beta, testing it, and so I think this release date will be the release date, also because another few good racing games will bring their games out end of this year, and I think they want to compete, because if they don't, everyone else is going to get like Project Cars or Forza if you have an Xbox, and they will get left behind, I think, because Project Cars 2 will be released on September 22nd, and Forza Motorsport is on October 3rd or September 29 if you have early access. But yeah, finally October 18th in Europe for release date for GT. And there was some other exciting stuff that I wanted to share with you guys, because the beta, if you have the Gran Turismo Sport beta and you still want to play it, you need to be quick, because they're gonna stop with the beta at 16th of this, well, it's gonna be this week, because now it's the 13th, 12th, 14th, whatever. So yeah, this weekend is, I think, the last weekend that GT Sport is going to be active, and so if you have the beta and you still wanna try it out, then, or do a final lap before you will be closed out, then yeah, this is the time to do it. Also, there was an interview on GT Planet, and they asked Mr. Yamuchi, how much longer do you plan on running the GT Sport beta, and then maybe after one or more update, or maybe two at the most, we will close the beta. Well, they have confirmed that it's going to be the 16th, so this week. And he said, I'm thinking that after having these closed betas, it might be nice to put up another beta with all of the features that will be available to experience in GT Sport. It would be a very short time, maybe around August or so. So they're planning on giving out a second beta, which pretty much just runs for maybe a weekend or a week, with all the full options of the game available, so we can now see what options they have and how they look like and what we can do with it, and maybe attract more people into the game, because they want to make it more public. Because they asked, so a public beta, and they said no, we can't say public, because several million people will rush to play it. That means our servers will cost, our server costs will shoot through the roof, and before we sell the server costs will shoot through the roof before we sell the game. So we can't do that. So it won't be completely open, but we would like to at least have at least another tier in terms of participation. So this is also good news for the people that haven't been able to play the GT Sport beta that we're playing now, and still want to taste the game before it comes out, because they wanted to attract more people, and also, like he said, another tier in terms of participation. So they want to make it not like public, but they want to reach out to a different group as the people that got the Gran Turismo Sport beta that is running right now. So if you did not have a chance to play it, this might be a chance to still get your hands on the game before release, and even a better version as the beta is now that we all played and seen. So that's a very positive thing if you're looking forward to that. And funny thing, I've played it a few times after I recorded the last video, and I have to say they improved quite a lot, and I'm hoping that for the final release they do a few updates or on the physics, and it's getting there. And especially because this game will be on October 18th, which is my birthday, I'm sure I'm gonna get this day one, because if I'm not able to, then I will get it for my birthday probably. And yeah, I'm still looking forward to the game. I mean, I've been a huge Gran Turismo fan for years. Now lately, I'm more into games like Assetto Corsa, because they just, in my opinion, have the physics just spot on. I'm really enjoying that game. Also very busy with Dirt 4. Not like that is a real. It's a simulation, but in another type of category, I think. But still, the game is just a hell of fun to play. But for the GT, I have trust that when this game comes out, it will be good enough to compete, because like I said in earlier GT videos, the game is accessible for people with a controller, and not that, oh, you have a steering wheel so you will be better, or I don't have a steering wheel so I can't play this game, like for instance Project Cars or Assetto, which are just, they're doable, but they're very difficult with a controller. But GT is very accessible for people with the controller, so I think in terms of that, it will be picked up more by the masses, because if you just want a fun race game, GT already has the name on PlayStation for a lot of race gamers, and since it's accessible, more people will play it, because a lot of people are like, yeah, I don't have a steering wheel, so I don't want to compete. And even if you do have a steering wheel, you're not that much in an advantage over the controller players, because I've seen, I mean, I'm not the fastest out there, but I'm also not slow. But I've seen a lot of people just really owning me. Well, they are on a controller and I'm on a full rig. So it's doable. And it's not necessarily you need to have a wheel or something. So yeah, this is pretty much the info I came across. So probably they're gonna be just another quick beta or demo of some sort. They wanted to give out. There's nothing confirmed that they will do it, but they are thinking about it and they want to do it, which will be for more of the people that missed the GT Sport closed beta. So hopefully for them, they can get their hands on. And the final release date will now be at October of, well, let's say mid-October worldwide, because it's 18 in Europe, 17 in the US and Asia, and there was, well, I think maybe it's the 19th, I didn't saw that, but it's just mid-October the game is coming out, and I for once now trust this release date, so let's hope so, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace!